Ready to go. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball to strike. The pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Swings through that. Rasmussen. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie, he had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So here's Kyle Tucker now. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity.
That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One run across, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. Throw behind the runner, they got him doubled off. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
One down. So up next, Junior Caminero. Ball to strike. Nice grab. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts under it. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. Second inning set to go. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 2. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 1-1 now.
No.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. just missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down. Here's Ohtani. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Down, and that is bottom of the second. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Two and two. Just
That's
off
the corner.
the inside edge. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
Ball.
Quick toss to first. Back in there standing. Diaz on at first. Nobody out. Ripped to first. Caught. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
Oh.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That
Ball
one
three.
missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's
Take your
ball
bait.
4. He missed down low. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over. And he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2.
Oh.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's...
Runner takes off. Ball
That's
outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And ball 4 to aboard. Stepping in, Nick Cortez. There's a 1-1. Double steal. On the ground to the left. Betts. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body. He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Mullins on his horse. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through the sweeper.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that skips into dirt. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Inside, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zones.
Runner on the go. Williamson whips it to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. The 2-1. Ground ball right side. Edman throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Junior Caminero next to him for the Rays. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. This one in the air center field. And the inning is over. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to the 4th, Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. And a 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that chance handled. There's 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings. And here comes Tommy Edman. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the inning. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit the 1-1.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's too low. Full count now. On the ground to 3rd. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bats up with it on the run. Sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. 2 outs. Base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. That one 95 to finish him off. Back now in Tampa. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton
Number
rushing.
62, Cam Boozer.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one missing inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. That's back there. Out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. They've hit another, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Simpson should have this one. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Next, for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And a big swing and a miss. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win it bad after being down.
New pitcher on now, Casey Legumino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second. Got him swinging. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that.
Bring him up, says Clyde. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab, and very nicely done for the out. The 1-1.
Oh!
Fly ball to right. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. And that
Ball
one is
inside.
inside. Next
No,
pitch
that's
misses.
the ball.
Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 down. Here goes the runner. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop, and he beats
beat
it.
it.
He's safe.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there. Could be a chance here.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Pickoff move to second. Simpson dives back in safely. Pitch gets away. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in Tampa Bay. Oh, set for the top of the 6th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to
No,
get
he
off
got
the
it
throw,
safe.
but it's not in time. Base hit. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number. And it's
Runner goes again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. And there's one down. Throws to second. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at second. One out and a runner at second. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the go again.
Hit by pitch. First base.
Runners on the move. It's a pitch out. And the throw out at third. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Caminero. On to first. And Betts is set down. And that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
The 1-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gathers and throws,
No, he's
but it's
in there.
not in time. And I'm sure they'll go and check on the left-hander now.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That one is absolutely belted. And that one is off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Yandy Diaz now.
It's tough because you want to help your team, so it's easy falling into the trap of trying to do too much. And
new pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that got him.
Take it, babe.
For the Rays, second baseman, Ben.
All loaded. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away. So they're all loaded up. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
Nope, that's away.
Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Struck him out looking. And a 1-1. And now everybody's running. Trying to bunt his way on. Edman jumps, throws, in there. He scores. It's 7-2. So 2 on with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Slapped foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. It's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and that's going to bang against the wall. Muncy on his horse around third. The relay throw in there safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And 1-2. Caminero whips it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Laser to the gap, should score the run. In to score from third, and it's now a 6-run lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Misses outside. And now 3-1. Brings it in. Running tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swing and a base hit. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. He caught it behind his back. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Simpson under this one. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
The 2-1. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Baker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Here's Ohtani flying around third. There's one. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. Way out front for strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's a 1-1. Can't field it cleanly. Flying around third is Betts. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the eighth. Leading off, Jonathan Aranda. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pajes takes it in for the out. One away. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Two down. Two outs, base is empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Late with the swing there. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Tampa Bay, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. That's back. That one hops against the fence.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Man at second. On the ground. Base hit into the outfield. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
You know, what's interesting, Boog, is that games like this can be a little wonky for closers to come in, and they don't have the adrenaline going. It's not a safe situation. It's not even a close ball.
Runner on the move. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 46.
Payoff pitch. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner on the move again. Caminero gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Here comes Pages around third. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. And that's a fair ball. Runner from second scores as they add on. The relay safe at second.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it.
That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. In comes the runner from third. It's 13-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This looks like extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. It's 15-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Max Muncy. Walls. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one catches the corner for a strike. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. Down to the last out for the Rays. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Right through there, got him. That's the ball game.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars.